Let's see how this matchup goes throughout the night.
It was a wild 6-5 shootout win for Toronto last year. And we're underway with a brand new season. Your starting lineups brought to you by Molson. Molson, everyone in. Michael Matheson checked behind the net, centered in front, and Marner with the first shot. It'll come back to Morgan Riley. Kicked away by Montembault. Early Leaf attack. Cycled by Marner. Back to Matthews. He'll get it out to Matthew Nyes. Here's Nyes trying to center. Marner upended in front of the net by Caden Gooley. Leafs' first change is underway. Here's Tanev putting it on goal. Marner unable to find the rebound. Gooley bumped but moves the puck. And now Caufield around the boards. And finally the Canadiens able to work it out. It'll be Caufield kicking it back. And Gooley will slow things down to get the first change for Montreal.
Well, that's one way on the road to have a good first shift. Is pressure in the Montreal zone gets this crowd a little quieter. And that's exactly what Berube was looking for.
Here's Newhook Armia with the first chance for the Canadiens on a...
Zipping away at 36% in the preseason. Doesn't matter now. It all matters when the games count.
Leafs were the best penalty kill team in the preseason. Here is Slafkovsky and a glove stopped by Stolars. Watch there by Matthews. So Matthews and Marner together on the kill for Lane Lambert and Drake Berube in the slot right on. And turned aside by Stolars. Caufield with the recovery, lost it. Maybe a 2-on-1. Here's Marner. Matthews going to the net in front. And he had his stick lifted on a good defensive play by Kirby Dach, and back comes Suzuki. Over the line, Slafkovsky kicking it through. It's now Suzuki. And he lost his footing, corkscrewing into the ice in front of Anthony Stolars. Here's Kirby Dach in the slot, and Stolars a big save.
Unable to get something now in that slot. A little bumper play into the middle, and Stolars.
John Tavares gets us started with a face-off win, and now they'll get organized. Nylander, Marner. Here is Austin Matthews, a hat trick in the opener. Back-to-back hat tricks. Back to 34. The Leaf captain to Morgan Riley. Setting up in front is Tavares, and that's turned aside by Montembault and the team from his hometown. Kicked back by Ekman Larsson, and the Leafs invade. Back to Ekman Larsson shooting. Where is it? In front! What's the over-under tonight? There's a lot of people anticipating those two might get reacquainted. There's a shot from distance that will stick. Tough messes. Pontus Holmberg on the face-off for Toronto. One back to Hudson. Starting it off with Armia. Down low. Great tic-tac.
But winning the draw, and you can see how effective just the quick passes. A little bumper down low. Gallagher didn't hold on to it for a second. And first chance as Suzuki's line was on before. Suzuki's line comes out here for the rest.
Yeah, the A group out. There's Matheson with the pass. Dach down low. Caufield scores!
Almost laughed at, and a real concern from the media, but there's back-to-back one face-offs that are executed perfectly. This one goes through the stick in front of Oliver Ekman Larsson. He knew the pass was going, just didn't get it as it went up and over, actually. And Cole Caufield on the doorstep.
Oliver Ekman Larsson, they're stopped up at the Montreal line. John Tavares. Here's William Nylander digging in. Drops for Timmins, who was in the box. That shot turned aside off the right pad. And knocked down by Savard out of midair and back down into the Leaf zone. Stolars out of the net to play that. Knocked down by Barré-Boulet. Armia in. And Stolars able to reset. Knocked down by Marner. Nyes goes after it against Matheson. Strong play by Matheson to work it ahead. Here comes Heineman. His shot right on. Comes back to the line for Matheson. And across, that is off target. Jake Evans reloads to Matheson, shooting. Looking for a tip in front was Brendan Gallagher. Heineman along the boards. Matheson on it again. In front of the net, and Stolars will cover up. Pacioretty up ahead, great pass. It'll spring Holmberg, trying to get in. Stick caught up, and Holmberg holds on. Right back in front of the net, a one-handed backhand. Turned away by Montembault. Now up ahead it goes to Dach. He's got People with him, knock in front. Loose, and it's backhanded wide. Close call there as Barron jumped up on the play. Doc hits Armia. Back to the line. A hot shot. The rebound in front. Stolarz knocks that back into the corner. New hook behind the net. Centering pass, and it comes all the way out to center ice.
Oh, what a second save there by Stolarz. That's a shot pass across the crease, trying for a tap in on the back door. He read it perfectly and was aggressive with the pad to make the save.
Had to be sharp there as Caufield took a shot from a bad angle with Stolarz returning to the net. Now the Leafs advance. Ekman-Larsson around. There's Nyes on the near side. Shovel it to Matthews. He got a jolt. Gets it to Marner. Backhand in front. And Nyes prevented from getting to the puck by. There's Domi getting a weak shot wide of the net on the short side. McCabe will shovel it in. Domi does some work to get it in front. Nylander. Tavares. Shot. Rebound. And that one knocked away by Savard, and the Canadiens clear. Now up ahead for Pacioretty. Off the end boards, looking for Robertson on the near side. Here's Pacioretty, spinning it in front. Robertson upended. Penalty coming up. Gets it back from the new captain at the line. Riley kept it in. The bench was calling for offside, and Montembault will hold on as we check in with Kyle. Under a minute to go in the opening period. Benoit behind the net for Kemp. David Kemp to the line for Tanev. And Benoit, his shot got through and gloved and held. Comes up with it, Montembault holding that short side. McCabe plays it wide. Under a half minute to go in front again. And Lorentz high sticked on the play. Penalty coming up.
You're finishing off. You put your fourth line out there, and they generate this kind of chance. Lorentz in tight. Couldn't quite get all of it, but you see the errant stick of Barron gets up.
So we start the second period. The Leafs on the power play. With Morgan Riley at the controls. He had 3 shots on goal in the opening period. Hands it back to McCabe. Hit by Slafkovsky. Winding it up is Nylander. Nice movement center. Nylander's in. Fired. Hits the post.
From where he's just so dangerous from. Just weaves his way through. Uses.
Up ahead it goes. Reeves finds it at center. Couldn't control it. Cooley. Now back across. Barré-Boulet in front. What a pass. What a stop.
Bit of a screen off the post, but this is a turnover in the neutral zone. A nice saucer pass into Dvorak. And you can see he didn't quite get it high.
Got past Nyes. Knocked down by Marner. Nyes in front. And Suzuki there defensively. Got a shoulder into McCabe. Leafs control though. Ekman-Larsson moves up. But a shot fought off there by Montembault. Marner's on it again. He'll drop it off. Here's a shot through. Nyes was looking for it. And that gets a huge cheer from the fans here in Montreal.
Yeah, that's on the heels of a great save.
And Matheson across. First penalty's done. One of the box comes Ekman-Larsson. He's got a break. Home tree. Ekman-Larsson glove stop. And Montembault.
Couldn't be worse timing as Ekman-Larsson coming in. He's trying to get back. Sees, oh, we're going back the other way. And this is one that I think he maybe felt he was getting pressured. Look at the angle that he took. He skated right away. Kind of lost himself and tried to go up short side. Montembault stayed strong.
Bozeman, Manitoba, and then went to the University of Illinois and has been in the States ever since. That
is a concerted effort to go high here. As quick little turnaround, backhand up and over the glove, but off the puck. He's proven that he deserved it here. He's been solid in one of the reasons why it's a 1-0 game. Himself going to the bench on a great chance. Excellent save by Stolarz.
Kept the Leafs a shot away as Holmberg starts out. On does Holmberg past the 10-minute mark of the third.
2 in a row on those. So last year was not a situation like a #1 guy where you play a bunch of games in a row. See if this changes.
Lorentz with a chance and the rebound goes wide. Ryan Reeves from a sharp angle couldn't get it to the net. The Leafs will have to hustle. Sent in by Nylander. David Savard is there. They'll try and keep it along the boards. Nylander in front. Here's a shot. Stop. Montembault off Matthews.